Hi, I'm Corey Freeman, and today I'm at the Ventura Art Gallery.
And I'm Gerald Swears. I'm the artist that's showing here right now. Okay.
So, Gerald.
Yes.
How long have you been studying art?
I've been painting most of my life, ever since I was, some of my earliest childhood memories involve being involved in the arts. And as far as studying, I mostly am self-taught. I'll add special classes when there's something in particular I want to learn. Like if I wanted to learn serigraphy, I went and studied with Mary Michaels, or etchings, I went took some classes with Kitty Botke or something. But yeah, mostly self-taught.
Cool. And what is your favorite medium to use?
It kind of varies. It's sort of like what's my favorite food. I might like waffles for breakfast, but put those 3 or 4 meals in a row, and I want something else. I do a lot of watercolor painting on location or acrylic painting on location. I work in oils, acrylics, sculptures. I have pieces that are like internally lighted pieces, or all kinds of different things.
At the moment, we're standing in front of a wall that is covered with a beautiful array of assorted hearts. Would you care to explain exactly what this piece means to you?
Absolutely. The hearts to me are something that I've done hundreds, possibly thousands of. It's reached the point that they're in pretty much all 50 states in the United States and about a dozen, 15 or 20 foreign countries, I guess. And the hearts are something that to me is this pure symbol of just absolute good. There's like nothing negative that's associated with it. It's used to represent everything from courage to love to compassion to nobility, and the hearts to me are sort of a symbol of our life spirit, our life energy. And I've done tons of them. There's two. They range all the way from some of the little tiny ones that are just a few inches square up to ones that are 8 or 10 feet tall. The city of Ventura has 2 murals that I did that were heart themed. There's 8 panels that are in a couple of the bus shelters that are heart themed, and one of my biggest single collectors of them was a sergeant in the British Royal Air Force who was stationed in Iraq. He had heard about them and contacted me about them, and I sent him some. He started giving them away to people he was meeting there, and then also to he sent some home to his daughters in England. And the ones up across the top are from a series. They're called Hearts Emerging from Darkness. Just the idea that in the course of our lives we unfold from a beginning that we can't imagine or remember or anything like that into who we become. Some of the others these ones were inspired by the person I was talking about, the sergeant in the British Royal Air Force. We developed this kind of a rapport and friendship that was long distance. I'll probably never meet him or anything, and so I did this whole series that were the idea of connected hearts connected across time and space. The idea that we are heavily influenced by people that we'll never meet or that have gone before us and things like that.
Oh, that's very interesting.
These ones are all the Building a Heart of Gold series, and that's the idea that we become people of quality, choice by choice, brick by brick. We're not perfect. There's flaws. We patch things up and hopefully do better in the future and stuff like that.
So at the moment, you're being shown here at the Ventura Art Gallery in Ventura. Where else can your works be seen?
In Ventura, I have things in both hospitals. The Ventura County Medical Center has an extensive assortment of things. The Community Memorial has different pieces. The Crown Plaza Hotel. I just finished an exhibit that was all heart themed at the Ventura City Hall. I was the first non-city employee that was asked to show there.
Wow.
And then 2 of the bus shelters. There's one on Ventura Avenue and one on Main Street in Ventura that are both heart themed. And there's the Downtown Center for the Arts. I have 3 studios in the county. I have one in Santa Paula, one on California Street, and then one in the Downtown Center for the Arts in Oxnard. And they each have kind of different purposes, because I like one of them is a completely clean space where I do like conservation of art and things like that. Another one is more of my like a painting studio. Another one has like equipment for framing, or saws, shapers, routers. You know, they each have like different requirements. So I have 3 different spaces.
And one more thing,
Yes.
Where do you derive your inspiration from?
That tends to be like, I actually had a couple of people that were asking me one time, you know, where do you get your ideas? And to me, it's like everywhere. I can't. I know that not all brains, you know, work the same ways and stuff, but for me, it's just an endless stream. Like the show that's in the gallery here, there's no way this looks like it's one person. You know, it's completely weird and eclectic and things. But this little picture down here was kind of an example of it. I had a friend who was asking me that one time, and I said, well, everywhere. And he said, well, like, give me an example. And I said, okay, pick a number. And they picked the number 12. And we had a copy of the reporter, and we flipped. Said, okay, we'll go to page 12. We'll go down 12 lines, and we'll count 12 letters in. And we'll take that letter and the one before it and the one after it. And it was a word that ended in O, and then it was the word to, so it was OTO. So I did oblivious to oranges based on that one, and had another one where I was driving by a billboard, and there was it was probably for a car dealership or something. It had a big thing that said tent event, and so I did a whole sculptural series that was all these little tents with little figurines in them that were all gold, and then so I did a tent event one, and then I was looking at it, and if you broke it up differently, it was like a 10T event. So I did another work that had 10 letter T's in different fonts, like gathering for some kind of a big reunion of T's or something. And but it's just like everywhere. There's at any given time I have more things than I can more ideas than I can produce. But yeah, one thing leads to another.
Wow. Well, thank you for your time, Jared.
Oh, absolutely, Corey. Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too.
And do you mind if I look around the gallery and...
Oh, absolutely. Make yourself at home.
Awesome. Thank you.
You bet. Okay.
Today on We Be Styling, we're here at Wild Planet to do a shoe review. Today on We Be Styling, let's get some shoes. Shoes can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary, and there's no better place to find extraordinary but Wild Planet. Okay, today we have these bordellos. Bordellos are a very unique line of shoes. They are particularly made for the stage performer, burlesque, can, this type of shoe. I love you, Bordello. Oh, remember from the shoes video?
Bordello.
These shoes rule.
Shoes. 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 Oh my god, shoes. Let's get some shoes. Let's get some shoes. Let's get some shoes.
Where's the sugar daddy when I need one?
Shoes.
Go. Hi, I'm Corey Freeman, and today I'm with...
Christine O'Brien, and I am a fine artist, a painter, living in Ventura County.
So Christine, what's your favorite medium?
My favorite medium is oils on canvas, yeah.
Where do you draw most of your inspiration from?
Nature, music, meditation, and global cultures. Yeah.
So I understand you have a specialty, called heritage paintings. Would you care to enlighten us, please?
Sure. So my family heritage portrait paintings sprang from a painting that I did called Through the Persian Windows. And this painting, it was done in the ancient style of Persian art, and the daughters of the clients are in the painting, and they're dressed in period costume from ancient Persia. And from this painting sprang the idea of doing heritage paintings for families where they can celebrate their heritage. And I also design a family gathering at the end of the painting where they can all come together with their friends and family, and we unveil the painting and they get to celebrate with music, poetry, food, dances, stories of their ancestors from that land, from their ancestral land. And this is particularly powerful for children who are born in the States who may not have any idea of what their culture, their ancestral culture is like. And they get to immerse themselves. And the family, prior to the painting, I meet with the family and they tell me what they're interested in, and they get to explore their heritage together as a family. And I get to do the research on their particular culture, which I really love because I spent a number of years traveling while working and drank in a lot of the culture, of various countries, particularly India and Japan, actually. Yeah.
That's very fascinating. So, if someone wanted to get a hold of you to purchase some of your paintings, how would they go about that?
Well, you can go to my website, which is www.christinegiovanni-o'brien.net, and I'll spell that because it's a mouthful. CHRISTINEGIRV for Victor, A-N for Nancy, I-O-B-R-I-E-N.net.
Thank you, Christine.
You're welcome. Pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine.
60-hour weeks is full, double shifts, time to time again. Just to prove my worth to them. As if I gave a damn. I spent 10 long years showing the core of life. Dear son, you're gonna be just fine. I'm afraid they'll just find your time. When the day came to walk out the door, there was no handshake, just a signature on a form. The simple lesson with me, that was worth so much more. Stop me for a paycheck and find out what life's all about. You want to do that, red light, and a bad good count. Go to the limit, let it get road, shake the sun down. I'm not even what your life is true, yeah. Look at life from a different view. Come on, baby, told me some things that I didn't mean to say. Things that just kept slipping away. All the time today. I said, honey, just put on this Sunday dress, yeah. 'Cause tonight you're gonna be my guest. That first night of the desert firelights. Going down in my album too. But baby, no one else I'd rather share with you. Let's start with one paycheck and find out what life's all about. Don't you see that? She said, and a bad good count. I'm gonna to the limit, like a good road, shake the sun down. I'm not even wild, just like you should, yeah. Look at life from a different view. Stop me for a paycheck and find out what life's all about. Don't you see that? She said, with a bad good count. Street out, red out, find a different route. Go to the limit, find a different road, shake the sun down. Let me watch you ride through. Let me 100,000 every day.
And I this here tonight. And if you're feeling good, then you're feeling alright. Go! Because we are gonna rock in a dancehall style. Know that we are gigging all of the while. Cause we're in a dancehall, you dig again. You know that we sing again. Shake, bless and say,
Pass me the ganja, pass me the ganja, pass me the ganja. You know this brother beyond another level, way higher than zero. Who smoke good like Larry Flint, the people's hero. All this drama going on today. I need to toke me a blunt at least once a day. And keep my brains away from slipping to the bottom. Haters try to bring you down and every city's got them. Better watch them, better believe they watching you. Traces your steps, they ready to wreck what you do. I stay cool, sit back and roll, what's the ooh-wah, and burn that stick. Because I smoke never stops, damn and dibble. Different scripts like civil, madhouse sir, and yo, this court
baby girl. Oh, baby, the dress you wear, the perfume keeps me wanting you so much. I said I can't help thinking of you. Oh, and all these lonely nights that you put me through, Lord. Come on over, let's sit down, talk about it, close the G. Good been this wine seat conversation, you and I, XIG. And I'm gonna take a long, long time, yeah. Love like yours will never leave me again behind. Hey, pretty girl, each time you pass my way, I'm tempted to touch. Hey, hey, hey. The dress you wear, the perfume keeps me wanting you so much. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa.